Tonight, a follow-up on a story that has people all over South Florida talking. Why would 3 teenage girls shoot and kill a cab driver?
For the second time in less than a week, a foreign tourist is murdered in Florida.
This time, a British tourist is gunned down in his rental car. Once again, the rest of the world is now seeing the state of Florida as a state of fear.
Sally, they're still looking for 3 suspects. The reward stands at $10,000. This is the rest area, just outside of Montage, which is about 30 miles east of Tallahassee.
In fact, some drastic measures, ones that have never been taken before, not only to curb crime, but to also do something about what is developing as a horrible image.
All right, the latest, Kelly. The first time a 1- and 2-year-olds see what they think are policemen, and what happens? The so-called officers tie up the kid's mother, beat their father, then threaten the children with a gun.
Well, Ruth Bader Ginsburg says she dreams all about men. Now you heard right. Wait till you hear the rest.
You're watching Channel 7 News at 5:30 with Kelly Mitchell and Jessica Aguirre.
And tonight, Vicki Brown says she hopes to get out of the North Broward detention facility in a few days, and plenty of time, she says, to testify against Joel Newman.
Sally, you can see what's going on behind me. I know you can hear it as well. We're on 54th Street in Little Haiti. Fabio, let's show the folks what is going on.
7 senior reporter Mark Ludner, also 7's Glenna Milberg. They're standing by right now.
And we'll see structural damage. They'll find that damage in the weeks and months to come.
It's very subtle in many cases, as you said. We've been feeling aftershocks today. There was one of 5.1. So people here, while they are beginning to get back to normal, in some cases still are very wary.
Here now with all the latest research on vitamins is health specialist Marilyn Mitchell.
Here's a switch from where doctors always thought that, gee, a vitamin won't hurt you, but it may not help you. Well, I think we're changing the philosophy on that.
My sources say law enforcement authorities have an ongoing criminal investigation of how both the city and the police department do business.
We'll have those stories and much more next on 7 News at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Charles Molyneux.
And I'm Rochelle Bridges. He's charged with more than a dozen counts of sexual abuse. The charges don't end there. The mother of the 9-year-old victim has been arrested too.
Rochelle, it was a tense 3.5-hour standoff this morning inside this house back here.
7 News weather with Roland Stedham.
And we have a brand new tropical depression to talk about in the Southwest Caribbean. It is Tropical Depression number 8.
At some point, a fight broke out between Thomas and a few other boys. Witnesses say Thomas was held from behind as if being handcuffed. That's when someone came up to Thomas and stabbed him with a knife.
Once it was all over, police realized it was just a big mistake. The person they were chasing wasn't even the guy they were after.
Now, 7 Sports with Jim Barry.
Well, look who's back. The Marlins are home again, but just for a hot minute.
While the world talks about Florida being a state of danger and fear, another dialogue taking place here about how to control it.
Believe it or not, under current Florida law, an 18-year-old or anybody under that can actually have a gun, even a loaded gun.
Well, that same unstable air mass we've been talking about for a couple of days still hanging around, so it's going to give us a mixed-up weather picture today. Let's take a look at what we have right now.
That's 7 News at 10. I'm Kelly Mitchell.
And I'm Rick Sanchez. Thank you so much for being with us. Good night, everybody.